Hello, today's video is looking at Naticidae, and I've got them spread through 3 drawers. Sorry about the light there, some truly beautiful shells there from all over the world. It's a family that's often found in plentiful numbers. Not uncommon to literally find hundreds of shells washed up or even crawling on sand flats. Put out a couple in here. I love those flat ones. There's species of cinnamon from Australia. There's about 5 or 6 species spread throughout these drawers of Australian cinnamon. There's one from Brazil. So beautiful range of colours. I love these particular patterns. It's amazing. There's a number of species that have that sort of pattern, and ranging from across a number of continents, Australia, Africa, the Americas, all different species, but interestingly similar patterns. Alright, the next drawer. Lots of small ones here, usually where there are many in a matchbox. They are Australian that I've collected. Some particularly large ones here. Fluctuata, that's over 80 millimeters. There's a number of fluctuata. There's a beautiful pale one. Wonder if I did that one there. It's also fluctuata. You can see just see the pattern there, but a lovely light colour there. That lineator is a local shell. Here's also a local one. Didima, the largest one there is just over 6 centimeters, and there's a number of species similar to that. There's some interesting one. There's a particularly large one down there. That particular one is the orange one, Stellata. Certainly the largest one I've got there. The one next to it I've put in here. I don't think, strictly speaking, it may not be a Naticidae. It's Globicinea from New Zealand, but I've got it in there. A very light and deep water shell. That lovely orange one there is Flamingoianus, and that's certainly the largest one I've got. So I love this one here. Again, the flat ones. Cinnum Simba. All right, and now in the final drawer, where I have my largest specimen of Janthinidae, is there. That is Lewisii. The details are there. I'll just zoom in on it. And found in the US, California, and that is 11 centimeters by far the largest one. As you would expect, being so large, it's somewhat eroded. I've got some smaller specimens that are somewhat more colourful than that. And I've also, quite a few in that little group there. There's a few I recently got from Singapore. And I just happen to have this to fill in the drawer. So we've got Janthinidae. And in the mauve purple shells, there are 5 species there. Janthina, exiguo, globosa, pallida, and umbilicata. So often you'll find them literally Janthina. That one there, I recall finding them by the thousands after big storms on beaches. This particular one over here, globosa, I had found, this is locally, that's all I had found after a number of years, but then suddenly, on one collecting trip, there were dozens of them washed up. And of course, often the most sought after, that small one, which I have only ever found once in almost 40 years of collecting on local beaches. I found all 10 specimens at the same time. It's the only time I've come across them. Lutea and Rolandiana from New Zealand. So an interesting little family there. And I have to point out that one particularly beautiful one from Western Australia. I've never seen one that colourful, those bright colours, and it certainly kept its colours well. 2019, it certainly kept its colour over the last 6 years. Certainly stands out from the others. Okay, so I hope you liked that little installment.